Hello everyone, welcome to the right handbag. If you're new here, my name's Melissa and my channel is dedicated to helping you find the right handbag. If you're returning, thank you so much for coming back. I appreciate all of you, your support and your time and your questions. I cannot thank you enough. So today I'm back with another handbag comparison. I have had a lot of people asking me to do more of those, so I'm going to do another one. And I was looking in my closet and I saw these two bags and I thought, they're kind of similar. And the Louis Vuitton Alma BB is often recommended as a good starter bag. And it's more affordable in the canvas, not in a special edition version, but a lot of people recommend it as a starter bag. And I kind of want to go over what you should know about having this bag from my perspective versus the Neverfull BB Inside Out. Now, I like both of these bags for different reasons. This one, it's the pink, the green interior, the silver hardware. The colorway is something I could not go without. And it is an anniversary gift for my husband. And he had to work with Louis Vuitton very hard to get me this bag because it was sold out all across the United States. I love this bag. However, I do not carry it all the time, and I will go over why. Now this Neverfull BB Inside Out, I got it in 2025. I have used it a ton. I have talked about it in many, many videos, including one recently where I talked about if I only had 5 bags that I could use in my collection for 12 months, this was one of the 5. And I'm going to kind of show you why. So let's just kind of go over the bags a little bit. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put everything that I can put in here or typically take. I'm going to do both of those for you. But what I typically take, I'm going to take out of the Neverfull BB Inside Out. I'm going to put it in the Alma BB to show you the differences between these bags and how they work, so you know if this is how you want to invest your money. Okay? So we're going to start with the Neverfull BB Inside Out. The length of this bag is 10.4. Now, I'm going to measure this after, and I should have done it before. There is a curve, so is the 10.4 here or here? I'll have my husband, the great editor, put it across the bottom with the 10.4 is at the bottom or the top. The height is 6.5. The width is 4.3. Let's compare that to the Alma BB. The Alma BB is 9.3 inches in length, 6.9 inches in height, and 4.5 inches in width. However, you see how it narrows as it goes up? And I'm also going to take everything out of this when I'm done and throw it in the Speedy 20 for you, just so you can see the difference, okay? So let's kind of go through what I would typically put in this bag, but I have to assume if you're watching, you've never seen me before, so I'm going to go over everything that I always go over in this bag in case you've never heard of it or you don't know about it. So it's an inside out bag. That means that you can turn this whole bag inside out. And this is pink leather on the interior. So if I wanted to, I could flip it around and have a pink leather bag, or I can use the canvas. This is a very squishy canvas, as you can see. I really, really like it. It does feel different than this one, okay? And several other bags I have. I don't know why this is different, if it's because of the leather here, I don't know. But it's very soft and nice to the touch. People clip here and then they clip here, and they say you can have a little bucket bag. So technically you have 3 bags if you wanted to go out to dinner and have a cute bag. I've actually never done that, but it is a possibility if you like the idea. So I am someone who likes my bag to be secured and my items to be secured because I've had someone lift something out of my bag once and I'm kind of paranoid about it. So this is a Zumani insert. This top here is Velcro, so you can take it off and use it as just an insert, or you can have a zip top. It's made for the Neverfull BB Inside Out. It comes in multiple colors because the Neverfull BB Inside Out comes in multiple colors. I love it so much I wish I could afford more of them, but I cannot. So this has 2 little slip pockets in it, which is great. It slides perfectly down in here, and when you're walking around, nobody knows the color difference at all, and it fits really well. I have talked about a lot on my channel how I love bags that have a side pocket for a phone. A lot of women do. With this setup, I can take a phone and slide it on the outside of the insert and then zip everything else in here securely, and I can just reach down and get my phone. I really, really like that. So I'm going to show you what I would typically take. Here's my Louis Vuitton mini pochette. It's got a key fob, lipstick, eyeliner, blush, and my inhaler. Okay, it slides right down here. Let's just say that I wanted to take some readers because I'm going to be out all day, and some sunglasses, and my pocket organizer. Okay, and let's just say I'm going to put the little mini not mini, but it's a key pouch from Louis Vuitton in here, and I'm going to zip this all up, and as you can see, all of that fits fine. I actually have another side. If I wanted to put something down the side or some receipts, I can, but I'm not going to transfer that to the Alma BB, so I'm going to take that out. I also want to point out that this bag comes with a little leather pouch that is very, very cute, and it comes with the interior is the canvas, the soft canvas. It can slide down the side, or you can use it inside your bag. It is made to go here. There's these two little leather pieces, and right here, as you can see, they're not on this side, but they are here. And this little leather piece slides through here, and you're supposed to be able to change up your bag and have a different look if you'd like. I've never done that, but it's an option. Okay, so here is everything that is fitting in here. I'm going to show you the strap here. It is pink on one side, monogram on the other. On one side, you have a regular D-ring. On the other side, you have a D-ring with an extender. So if you're a little bit taller, I am 5'4", so I'm not going to use the extender, just to show you. You can hang a little charm off of it if you want. This is how, let's move this out of your way. This is how it fits on me, just like this. I tend to just fold the handles down. It's very, very comfortable. It doesn't feel like it weighs anything. It's not heavy. It's a soft, kind of molds to your body. When you walk, it doesn't bounce around. It just stays where it's supposed to stay. And I'm going to extend it for you in case you're like, that's higher than I like. As you can see, it lowers it just a bit more. And I actually use that, I think, the most. So here you go. This is how it looks. Simple, easy, extremely functional, soft bag. I mean, I swear to you, I would get this in multiple colors if it wasn't for the price, because it's a little over $2,800, I believe. So out of my price range to get it in all the different colors. But let's talk about the Alma BB. Now, solid bag, classic bag, you know, it's considered a classic shape. However, let's talk about it. So as you can see, it zips down here and it zips down here. It allows you, now this is vernis leather on the front, so it's a little stiffer, but I've noticed it on the canvas as well. It's not as easy to open up, okay? So let's just start moving things over. Let's say that I'm going to take the mini pochette and I'm going to put that in here, okay? And then let's put the phone, okay? And we have a pocket organizer for a wallet, which isn't very big, by the way. It's like almost like a card holder. We have the key pouch, okay? And we're starting to have some issues here, and I'll show you why. I'm going to put just the readers here in the bottom because the bottom is wider, okay? If I do that, we're okay, and we're not really, what will happen is if you put too much in here, this will start bending and twisting around a little bit, and this isn't doing that. It's staying fine. It still holds it. Now let's talk about adding the sunglasses, okay? If I put the sunglasses in here, I mean, it fits. It fits, but it's kind of getting a little tighter. And this is when you see that bending. See that right there? And I don't like to do that at all. So let's take that out of here real quick. I don't want that. So let's say that instead of the mini pochette, I take the key pouch S and I stand up some of these pouches. I've tried standing up the sunglasses. That doesn't work either. Let's see if I do that, what happens. That's a little better, but you can still see it's a little bit of a curve, but I don't think it's going to damage the bag. But I've had to replace the thicker pouch with this one. And now if I'm not carrying 2 pairs of glasses, but I live in, and let's just take let's take this out. Let's just say I don't need that. And I don't need 2 pair of glasses. Maybe you're not old and you don't need readers and sunglasses. So I'm going to reposition this for you. I'm going to put the mini pochette in, the phone, the glasses. I'm going to kind of put them at an angle here. Okay, it's fine. So it's because you're losing space here, it just doesn't hold as much. Now let's talk about, this is the crossbody strap. It is not an adjustable strap. This is the one that came with it. I don't know if it's the same for all of them. You clip it on a little D-ring on this side and another one on this side versus the ends of the bag. When you try to wear it crossbody, okay, you're going to have to worry about one or the other of these to get in here, okay, if you're going to not take it off. And there's my cat banging on the door. Sorry about that. The reason I don't like wearing this crossbody, number one is the vernis. I don't want to scratch it on anything that I wear, but it also doesn't mold against the body. It's very structured, right? So, I mean, you can walk around, and I see women do it all the time. It doesn't bug them. It does bug me. I can't do it for you on camera, but I am a fast walker. I'm one of those people that are like, the family's like, please slow down because you're walking too fast. And this thing just bumps against my hip and bumps against my hip over and over and over. It's just not an enjoyable bag. So I carry it this way or I carry it this way, which limits how much I take it out because I like to wear things crossbody. It's just how I do it. Or I like the option of moving it to crossbody if I need to, like my Speedy 25. Sometimes I'll just carry that, but there's always a crossbody strap in it. So if I decide to go shopping and I want to have my hands free, I've got it. So that's the difference. This is going to mold. This is not. This is kind of a statement bag, and this is more of a functional bag, I guess. Which am I going to choose to go out anywhere? This one. This might be a nice little dinner. This can go anywhere and can also turn into a cute little dinner bag as well, depending on how I have it dressed up, or if I take this crossbody strap off and just use it as a little bag like this. So I'm not trashing the Alma BB. It's a great bag, but it does not hold as much as this one comfortably, and it doesn't wear as comfortably as this one. So I told you that I was going to throw everything in here, and that is what I'm going to do real quick. And you know what? I don't have my Speedy 25 or Speedy 20 strap, but we'll improvise. Okay. So here is the inside of the Speedy 20. Let me give you the size real quick. It's 8.1 versus 10.4 in length for the Neverfull BB inside out. The height is 5.3 versus 6.5. The width is 4.7 versus 4.3. Okay, so if I want, I can put mini pochette, phone, readers, sunglasses, key pouch. I'm sorry, what did I say? Pocket organizer. Here's the key pouch right here. If I wanted to, I could stand it up in the back. If I wanted to, I could put the key pouch S in here. So I could actually hold more in the Speedy 20 than I can. You know, this will hold it, but definitely more than the Alma BB. Now, there's a big size difference here. See the difference, right? So this is going to be a little wider, a little bulkier. It's going to stick out more. And let's just throw on this strap to kind of show you. Now, I never put this much in my Speedy 20. Well, that's not true. My husband's like, hey, can you hold my glasses? Yeah, this strap isn't long enough, but you get the idea. Let me do this for you guys. This is one I often carry with this. So Speedy 20 to me for about the same price as the Alma. Way more versatile. Closer in price. I'm going to put those prices up on the screen because I don't remember them off the price of mine. They're at the top of my head right now, but see, this is, now this one too, very full, can bounce a little, but it's not a hard structured bag, so you don't feel it as much. I never really fill it this full unless I'm out with my husband and my sons, and they're like, hey, can you throw this in there? Can you throw that in there? But you know, if it was me and how picky I am with bags, I would choose the Speedy 20 over the Alma any day of the week. I know there's a lot of Alma lovers out there, but here's how these look, right? Now, the difference between this and the Speedy 20 is you can change up the look of the Speedy 20 anytime with bandeaus and charms and which strap you choose to wear with it. It's extremely versatile. And if you don't overfill it like I have, right, if you take some stuff out of it, it still will smush a little bit. You know, it's not gonna overly smush because it's very structured here, but it is going to squish up against you and not be stiff, if that makes sense. So I don't know if this was helpful for you at all, but that is the difference between these two bags specifically. Okay, when I tell you I would go buy the one with monogram in black, I would buy the monogram Eclipse with the silver hardware. Oh, I really want that one. And then the there's one with shearling around the top. I would take that one too. I love them. Absolutely love them. And look at the squish. It's just so nice. And the ability, and I know it costs a little more to get the insert, and you don't have to use this particular insert. I'll link to it below. But I mean, it's so functional. So that is my breakdown of these bags. I feel like I really should look at my computer real quick with you. And let's go to Louis Vuitton and let's talk about the prices. Okay. I'm not typing very fast for you guys, but their site isn't. Okay, so the Neverfull BB inside out is $2,820. Like I thought it was up there. Alma BB is the canvas version, no leather, $1,940, leather version $2,720. So if you did get a leather version, they would be comparable in price. And then the Louis Vuitton Speedy 20 is in canvas $2,260 and in leather $2,770. So if you're choosing between the three, and you must, I mean, this technically is canvas, but you have leather on the inside, so you have two different bags. So you have a leather bag. When you look at it that way, they're all kind of comparable, right? You tell me. I do have several Speedy 20s. You can find them on the pre-loved market, the leather ones, for a better deal than buying it new. Sorry, Louis Vuitton. But you can. I'll link to a video about my 5 strategies for saving money buying pre-loved. These I have seen on the pre-loved market for about $200 or $300 less, and that is all. But that's a lot, because once you pay for any of these bags in the boutique, you still have to pay taxes on it. So if you can save some cash buying pre-loved, because you still have to pay taxes, you know, there's that. So that's my summary of these 2 specific bags. And I know I threw in the Speedy as an extra, but I thought it might be helpful. So that is it for me. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate all of you. Please let me know below if you have any of these bags and which ones you have and you love and you prefer. And again, I apologize. I know there's a lot of Alma BB loyalists out there. It's just, to me, maybe it's because I'm so afraid of hurting it that I'm very careful with it. I don't know. That's it for me. Thanks for watching. I really hope that you will come back and see me again. So if you can, please like and subscribe so you'll be notified when I publish the next time. Thanks for watching, and I hope you have a fabulous day. Bye.